So I was just looking at my Tumblr questions and I was writing one answer, and I thought that maybe we'll make a quick video about it. Maybe it will help more people on my YouTube channel. So this person has been in recovery for a year, and she hasn't purged in 1 year. So this is amazing. This is very, very good. But she has gained weight and she finds it very triggering, and every time she eats and maybe overeats, it triggers her and she wants to purge, and she's just worried about the weight and weight gain, and it's very stressful. So I can completely understand, and recovery can be very stressful, especially if you feel that you are not in control and your body is just out of control, and it does whatever the hell it wants, and it's not stable, and it's very like upsetting place to be. I can completely understand that. And what to do, or what do you think, or what should you do, or I don't know, is this phase ever gonna pass? And I want to say that yes, your weight will stabilize and this phase will pass, and you still have to continue eating enough and eat when hungry, stop when full. Whenever you feel you have extreme hunger, you have to respond and stop all the compensation, and never over-exercise, never purge or skip meals or any of that, and be very consistent. And the other thing that helps to stop binging is to eat regularly and eat every 2-3 hours. Do not wait to eat until you're overly hungry, or when your stomach is like totally empty and you feel like you're gonna like pass out if you don't eat something, like right now. So in my recovery I kept like snacks with me all the time when I went out, and I didn't know when I'm gonna be back home or if I have anything to eat or something. I had like muesli bars or like dried fruit or like nuts with me all the time, and it was very, very like life-saving for me, because when I got like overly hungry in my recovery, it was very triggering me and it was very upsetting, and I don't know, I kind of like panicked, I think, every time I went like overly hungry. I could not tolerate the sensation of hunger in my recovery. Right now I can tolerate the sensation of hunger, and it's not setting me in like a panic mode, like I have to like stuff my face. But in recovery, if you let yourself get too hungry, it can trigger binging, and therefore always make sure you eat something in every 2-3 hours, also snacks. Yeah, and the other thing is that I know people don't want to hear it, but you should not focus on your weight. I know it's almost impossible to do it, because it's right there. You see and you feel this weight gain on you. It's very windy here. You feel this weight gain on you like all the time. It's like bloating, water retention. You feel like flabby. Everything is like, I don't know. Either way, you feel very uncomfortable, and I know it's impossible, almost impossible, to not focus on the weight on recovery, but you have to start doing it. In my recovery, I came to the point when I realized that I rather gain weight, I rather honestly become overweight if it means that I can recover my normal hunger cues. I'd rather be overweight if it means that there is someday in the future when I'm finally able to eat when hungry and stop when full, and stop having all these like food thoughts all the time, or the need to binge and overeat like at every meal. I wanted to recover my normal hunger cues like more than anything, more than I wanted to lose weight or be skinny or whatever. And this is where I shifted my focus. Instead of worrying about my weight, I shifted my focus to start focusing on recovery and being very consistent, not restricting, not compensating like purging or over exercising or I don't know, intermittent fasting or any of that. and eating regularly, making sure I never get overly hungry, always eating like a snacks, and yeah, recovering my normal hunger cues. And this is so important if you shift this focus from your weight and put it towards to like recovery. And if you're actually willing to gain weight or whatever it takes, as long as you can get to full recovery. And this is, I think, the mindset is also very important, because if you all the time like stress about your weight, then the weight, I think it can like stay on. Even like the famous metabolism expert Matt Stone has said, like, this is true, that you have to accept your weight before you can actually lose weight. Because if you all the time stress about your weight, the weight can stay on because of the hormone cortisol, the stress hormone. If you always like pumped up this like stress hormone in your body, always thinking like, I have to lose weight, if I overeat I'm gonna be like overweight, oh my god, like what happens? It's a huge stress in your body, and the stress will keep the weight on. So what else did I wrote her? And the thing is that if you are able to recover normal hunger cues, you no more overeat, you no more want to binge, you no more have food obsessions, you no more have like massive cravings anymore, and you are able to eat when hungry and stop when full, then what happens is that the weight will take care of itself. Which means that if you are overweight or over your set point weight, then the weight will come down without you having to do anything. And this is what the other recovery people also are confirming. For example, I did this interview with Catherine Hansen, who is the author of Brain Over Binge, and I asked her about the weight gain and how she deal with it. And she told me the same thing, that she was the highest weight she has ever been when she had bulimia, and she was regularly exercising excessively and overeating. But when she was finally able to stop overeating and recover her normal hunger cues, the weight just came down and she didn't have to do anything. So as you can see, it's like for your weight and for your body to normalize, it is best to not focus on it, but instead focus on recovery, because then the weight will take care of itself. And this realization helped me to let go of the weight fear in my recovery. So yeah, this is a little video for me today. And I love to get your questions on my Tumblr. I will link it down below. So please and like ask me your questions there, or you can post them down below in the comment section in this video. And yeah, so see you in my next video. Bye!